The snow had not yet settled when the commander's voice cut through the frozen valley, heavy with disbelief and quiet rage. A rifle lay on the metal table, dismantled piece by piece, its firing pin shaved just enough to fail at the worst possible moment. Around it stood a circle of elite soldiers who had faced gunfire, storms, and lost together, yet now their silence felt heavier than any battlefield. Someone had sabotaged the sniper's weapon, and the truth hung in the cold air like smoke that refused to drift away. The team knew what that rifle meant, and they knew who it belonged to, a young sniper whose steady hands had saved them more times than they could count, but whose past carried shadows no one else fully understood. If you believe in kindness, second chances, and the power of loyalty, take a moment right now to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel Bright Hearts, because stories like this live through the hearts that choose compassion. The sniper, Lena Karim, stood at the edge of the circle, her eyes calm but tired, as if she had seen too many winters for someone her age. She had joined the unit 2 years earlier, a quiet replacement after a mission had taken their previous marksman. At first, many doubted her. She was younger, smaller, and carried a softness that did not match the hardened faces around her. But the battlefield had a way of revealing truth faster than any introduction. In the mountains of Kandar Ridge, when a convoy had been trapped under heavy fire, Lena's single precise shot had neutralized a threat that no one else could even see. That day, respect replaced doubt, and slowly she became the invisible shield that moved with the team. The sabotage changed everything. Trust, once unbreakable, began to crack under suspicion. The commander paced slowly, searching faces for a sign of guilt, but none appeared. The team had learned long ago that silence could be stronger than words, and now their stillness felt like a wall prot. Days earlier, during a high-risk surveillance mission, her rifle had jammed at the exact second she needed it most. A hostile scout had nearly discovered their hidden position, and only a teammate's quick reaction prevented disaster. Lena had carried the guilt silently, believing she had somehow made a mistake. When the armorer later discovered the altered firing pin, the truth surfaced: it was no accident. Someone had carefully weakened her weapon, ensuring that at a critical moment it would betray her. The commander ordered an internal review, but tension seeped into every corner of the base. Soldiers who once laughed together now watched one another with guarded eyes. Lena felt isolated despite the quiet support surrounding her. She began waking before dawn, cleaning her rifle repeatedly, her fingers tracing every edge as if searching for answers hidden in steel. Memories of her past crept in. A childhood shaped by loss, the long training sessions where she had pushed herself beyond exhaustion just to prove she belonged. She wondered if the sabotage was meant to remind her that she was still an outsider. One evening, the team gathered in the mess hall, the air thick with unspoken thoughts. Lena noticed how her closest teammates subtly shifted closer to her, forming an invisible shield. They did not need to speak, their presence alone said that they believed in her. Yet belief could not erase the question hanging over them all: who would risk the entire unit just to target one sniper? As the investigation continued, small details began to surface. A locker left open, a maintenance log altered, a shadow caught briefly on a surveillance camera near the armory. Each clue felt incomplete, like pieces of a puzzle that refused to fit together. Lena started to notice something else. The way her teammates avoided looking at the commander whenever the topic arose. It was not fear, it was something deeper, a shared understanding she could not yet grasp. During training,